Today, we are going to find out mode of the grouped data in the form of classes and frequency. As you can see, we have got the data file, class, frequency 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 50. And these are the frequencies. We are going to find out the mode. We can observe this small database. In this database, the highest frequency is 12. This highest frequency 12 tells us that this 2030 is our model class. Our mode lies between 20 and 30. We use the formula. This 12 is named as F1. Frequency 6 is named as F0 and this is named as F2. And we usually, for this purpose, I'll show you the formula which we use it for the purpose of our finding the mode. Mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0. It is very simple. If the data is small, there is no problem. We can do it. But in Python, there is a problem of separating this data, this 10, 20 to 10 and 20, 20 and 30, and then converting them into numbers and then apply the formula. We usually use the last class interval. This instead of using the first one 20, we use 20 because sometimes we'll have to use the exclusive classes. So that is why we take it this 20, earlier 20 than this 20, which is of the frequency class, model class. So as in video 3 and 6, we have done the separation of this data, this class, and then we have applied the formula. In my last video, I also told you that you need not write the program every time. You can write the program, save it, and then you can use it for any file. Anyway, today we will write the program in Jupyter how to find out the mode of this class. So I am going to save my file, and this file we will use it to find out the mode of the class. I have already started Jupyter, and with that Jupyter I have this one new file is with Python 3. All my files, they are saved in this. Even untitled files, the files which are not been saved, they have also been saved in this class. That we will discuss it in the next video, how we can retrieve those files and how we can work on those saved files. So let me work on this. Let us see automatically in this area. You can see how it is naming untitled 34. So you can name this your file as new file as mode of class interval. It will be saved in some name box. Let us see. I will import everything so that there should not be any problem, because later on we are going to create the software of all these scripts. So we don't know where we are going to use, which package we are going to use. So mostly these packages, they pandas, numpy, statistics, maths. I usually import it and keep it in the environment. So import pandas as pd, import numpy as np, import statistics, import maths. So we can import these files, we can run it. Let us see if there is any issue, it will tell us. So then we are going to write our program. Our program, first program is to read the file. So df is equal to an array where the file will be read. It will be read by pandas. So df pd read, because this my file is in the form of Excel underscore Excel, and I am going to read. So I am going to put it as R. My file name has already been saved. In the location is E colon E path 6 Python test 2 as XLSX file. I can see whether this is running or not. So let me run it. So the file has come. Class frequency. Our next job is to divide this class 10, 20, 20, 30 into different columns. So that here df lower comma df upper and will be equal to df class dot str string dot split. We are going to dash and comma expand expand. So we can check now what is now df. We will run it. See, now see the lower and upper has been. After that, we have to find out what is our f1, so f2, and last class, that l1. We will work on it. So we will write it here first. Index is equal to value. We will take it up, and then df frequency digit, and this will be as idxmax, that is highest value, and then we will write down f1. L1 is equal to df upper, as type float, but it should be index -1. That's upper value of the earlier class. Then we will write down f1 is equal to df frequency, df frequency as type float and it will be of index value, and then f0, which will be df frequency as type float, and it will be index -1. Need earlier value. And then f2 is equal to df frequency as type float index +2. Need index next value, sorry, +1. Now we have got f1, f0, f2, we have got L1. We need now width. Width is equal to df upper as type float x value at the index stage, so minus df lower as type float our index level. We have to write the formula for our mode. So we can say x is equal to L1 plus F1 minus F0. We can open another bracket here, divided by F2 F1, 2 into F1 minus F0 minus F2, and this all will be multiplied by width, and then we can write what is our x. Run it. The mode which we have denoted it as x is 26.666. So many decimals. Looks very odd. We should write up to 2 decimals better. So I'm going to write it here. Print the mode of data is, it is just a decoration. And then you can write down here comma around, because we have already imported math, so it will work out round x up to 2 decimals. Now we can run this cell again and let us see what we get. The mode of the data is 26.67. Now this has been rounded up. So in this session, you have learned the new commands with the idxmax. Idxmax means maximum of the array it will give you. So that will be your index. And then you can L1, F1, F0 like this. You have already learned in video number 3 and 6. And no new formula, that is modes formula, which you already know. This is the formula which is there. And then we can round off. This has been learned. The next videos, we are going to learn how to find out the frequencies, then how to find out the standard deviation. In one of the videos, we will combine everything in one as a menu-driven program. Thanks for watching. Wait for the next videos. You may submit your research work at Journal of Global Economy, rcssindia.org. Your work is evaluated by peers with double-blind methodology. You will get comments for your work. Thank you.